foot's in you.
Selling shit to them people out on TMZ and all these
But
other
yeah,
people.
they go straight to the ops.
You go straight to the people. I fucking hate TMZ. And the coons.
Yeah, man. And I'm starting to fuck with that nigga Van Lathan.
The nigga who told Kanye.
Yeah,
shit.
he needs to boogaloo, man.
Why? Yeah, he needs to do his own.
You good now? Like you got, you know what I'm saying?
You think that Kanye shit was set up?
You don't need TMZ no more. Which one?
You think that was set up?
That little shit they had.
Little spurt. Like, but I mean,
I think it was.
I think it was.
I think it was
because
crafted. You know what I'm saying? Like Love and Hip Hop and shit. Like
he told him in a great way. Like that.
Yeah, like it was
Van
a speech.
said that.
Like he do that shit down pat. Like,
but it
I don't
was
think that you are
truth.
Thinking.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was listening to that
shit.
on episode. Matter of fact, episode 73. Y'all go back and listen to it. I remember
73
because I was listening to 73 the other day, and we played that soundbite
on iTunes, man.
Oh yeah. iTunes, yeah, man. Tell them about iTunes, bro.
iTunes, man. Go to the podcast app. You know that purple thing. They've been there since.
Every iPhone has one.
I think they started since the 3 or something like that. You've been an iPhone. When you came into the iPhone world, brother?
Well, I can tell you when I started the podcast, when I started listening to podcasts.
But they always had a podcast app.
They ain't always have one. It came like 2015, 2016 is when it came. Probably 2015.
15?
Yeah, I can look it up.
What iPhones was like in 15?
Because we care about the audience, you know what I'm saying? We want y'all to have the facts.
Oh, yeah.
So while we talk about it, y'all probably looking it up on y'all phone anyway.
Yeah, because that was a good question. Niggas on their iPhones right now.
That's a great question, my brother. When did the podcast app start on iPhones?
And what was the phone? What number was they on in 15? Or what, like you say?
Oh, this is 2012. Damn.
But that was like on the 3?
Nah, 2012 was like the 4S range. Cause I remember that. Cause when I first got my iPhone was 2011, and that was just an iPhone 4. And then I broke that bitch, or some shit happened. I upgraded to the 4S, and 4S, 5S, 6S. I had 6 and then 6S, and then now I got the 8 Plus. But shit, if I do make the swap to the X range, I'm not gonna get a Plus. I'm gonna just get a regular size phone, just like
but the other phones
used to be.
The
Plus,
the Max and shit, they're bigger than this.
If you look at it, it's not these two white parts, so it's full screen. So you really taking the home button out, and the front camera is just up here at the top. But it's all screen.
Yeah, so that motherfucker do.
That motherfucker big than a bitch, really.
Big.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at the screen, like, yeah, that screen ain't, you know what I'm saying? But if you really look at that shit, the screen is actually bigger. That's why I said you can really, I get the XS, the smaller phone. I would get that one. Just because I kind of miss having a small phone. Because I had been used to, I never got the Plus. I think the Plus started like 6. I think when the 6 Plus came out, then the 7 Plus when it started with the new camera. That was the 7 Plus. Then the 8 Plus was next. But yeah, back to that. Yeah, back to the podcast app. So yeah, I started listening to podcasts because really how it started was see, I used to be at work, and while I was at work,
it's the best time.
Yeah, while I was at work, I couldn't listen to the I used to watch First Take a lot. First Take, Skip old show, Skip and Stephen A. Smith. I used to watch that show like every day. So I started listening to it online at work. Like I had my little headphones plugged into the work computer, and I'd just be listening to the show online. They had like a little website podcast. This was like probably 2015.
Yeah.
So shit, I go, one day I was watching the show, and it was like now available on all Apple, iTunes podcast apps. So I was like, podcast app? Then I started looking, and I looked on my phone, and I seen it. I was like, oh shit, I ain't never seen this little purple shit. It was just right here in the little, you know, the apps that you get that come with the phone. Yeah, the general apps. Yeah. It was right there in that little mix. So I'm like, oh shit, what's this podcast app? So shit. Let me see what it is. Oh, so I can listen to this on my phone, and I can close my screen and have the headphones in and just be listening.
Yeah.
Bad. So I started listening to podcasts because a podcast is basically a radio show, but it's like an internet radio show, but it's like deeper than a radio show. Cause
yeah, nigga,
it's
what we doing?
more, it's different, bro. Like doing a podcast is different. It's like more like Snooty and everybody else said.
Hey,
like,
podcasting is fun.
It's very fun actually, and it's more personal,
Yeah,
more
like you
interesting
said,
than
Snooty
versus
said.
being at a radio station, bunch of people walking in and out, distractions. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just weird like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just always gonna be a distraction.
Yeah.
Podcast is just podcasting. It's personal. So then I started listening to First Take. First Take turned into that's when I ran across Tax. I started fucking with Tax early.
Tax season.
Because the Joe Budden episode was when I started fucking with Tax because I seen the niggas arguing on social media. So I was like, who the fuck is Tax Stone? And I started watching that video and my mother pull that bitch up.
Tax, man.
Yeah, man. So I'm watching this shit and I'm like, damn, who the fuck is this nigga Tax? This nigga funny than a bitch. Who is this nigga, B? A nigga say, yo, who is this nigga, B? Watch this shit, man.
I'm asking you a question. What the fuck is wrong with you? What are you talking about?
Like watch you for like a day.
Wow. I just asked you a question and you fucking talking. What are you talking about, my nigga?
You're pretty interesting.
Yo, what's wrong with this dude, son?
What's wrong with this dude, son?
Yo, what is wrong with this dude, son? Yo,
Why are you screaming at the mic?
because I asked you a fucking question, my nigga. What are you talking about, son? What's wrong with this dude?
No.
No, what? What is he talking about?
Are you going to continue to scream?
I'm asking you a question.
What is wrong with this dude, son?
Question. What is wrong with you, son?
Okay, we should end this.
No, Joe, what projects do you have going on right now?
What the fuck is wrong with this nigga, son?
We should end this one.
Nah, son.
Right?
This nigga is crazy, son. Let's end this shit.
You got it?
I'm asking this nigga a fucking question.
All right, that was
He can't-
that season.
ain't
That was
fucking
that season.
therapy shit for me,
I
son.
don't know why that audio is so fucked.
It's a process, man.
Thank you so
Fuck,
much.
son. What type of shit is this, son? What type of shit?
Nice
What you
studio,
do
though.
with this dude?
This was like 2015. This was actually 2018, but it
I
was
can't believe y'all don't know each other. Y'all didn't
What
get
is
each
up with this retarded? This nigga retarded, yo. How do you speak to this dude, yo?
other.
So I seen that, and I said, man, this nigga Tax funny. So I started listening. This was probably like episode number 6 or 7. It was an early, excuse me, it was an early episode though, I remember.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh shit, this nigga, one of his first interviews was Pee Wee Kirkland, fool.
Yeah.
They used to play basketball and shit, went to jail,
Yeah.
Kingpin and all that shit, yeah. Pee Wee Kirkland was one of his early episodes, so I'm like, oh, this nigga Tax. So shit, once I started fucking with Tax, I was on a Tax run for a minute. Like, I was listening to the Breakfast Club a little bit, but
Text.
I don't like the way they edit their podcast. I don't like the way they do their podcast, the Breakfast Club. Like,
What you mean?
I don't know, it was just like, it's like segments, you know what I'm saying? Like, quick segments. Like, no, podcast is supposed to be lengthy. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be long, especially if you...
Well, if you just put everything out there.
Yeah, they just like they run through the whole show in like 10 minutes. And y'all do like a 3-hour show, bro. Like, I don't know, it just feel like
I don't know.
you just find the funniest parts and shit. Like, nah, bro.
Get your full length and get your cuts.
Yeah, man, you always gotta have
Do both.
both, man.
Just have both out there, cause nigga, especially when I'm, you know, like you said earlier, I'm getting back into my creative bag. So
Yeah, you in your creative bag right now. Hey,
I need
and
2.5, 3 or 4 hours.
tell these niggas about this, man. Live luxury, eat lavishly, man.
Clothing brand.
Or the shortened, what I gave the shortened nickname, Live Lux, Eat Laugh. You know what I'm saying? Double LEL, you know what I'm saying? It's what it is, man. Y'all gonna see some new shit, some new pictures, some shit that we got coming. Y'all stay tuned for that, man.
Oh yeah, man.
We in our creative bag.
We got our own materials, B.
Yeah, we in our creative bag. Oh yeah.
I'm not printing on your
That's
shit no
another thing,
more.
you know what I'm saying?
What
Materials.
the fuck I want. So shut up.
Yeah, we got mad materials.
We in the mix.
We gooch. So y'all
Bomber
just,
jackets
man,
finna come too.
Just know, man, 2019, man.
Wait till we start getting the fur joints. We just start getting some fur around the collar. You see like what's on this right here? We should start getting some of that.
Y'all just wait. Cause we're not fucking around.
Nah, man.
2019.
Luxuriousness, man.
Yeah, it's time to eat loud, man.
Pro freshness, man. You see
I
like
gotta
this table
eat loud
like
every
this?
day, B.
You gotta eat loud, man. On the table like this, whole feast. What we just talking about fucking Thanksgiving?
A bunch of shit that we can't even eat all of it, even if we wanted to.
Don't give a fuck, nigga.
Eat loud, bro. what you eating tonight, bro?
Shit, nigga, live
baby, what you want to eat, baby? What you want to eat?
A little bit of everything. A little bit of everything.
Got the whole family eating good, full.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas full right now. I'm full in the bitch right now. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to chill for a second. Watch the game. Fuck around and fall asleep watching the game. Yeah, bro, I'm about to watch that game, man. You know, fucking around that barbecue got me the itis and shit, bro. So shit, then I'm about to lay it down.
So you got the itis?
I got the itis, bro. I'm about to lay it down. Yeah, man. Shout out to all my real niggas out there, man. Real talk.
I seen the nigga Vlad interview Bill, dude.
Oh, yeah. Fool, I didn't even know this nigga Vlad used to be on Rap City.
He was the
DJ
yeah.
Vlad.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Vlad been in the mix, man.
I did not know. I know he used to be a part of the what was the little gangster show on BET? Ving Rhames used to be a narrator and shit. He had all the kingpins.
American Gangster.
American Gangster. Yeah, I know he was a part of that too. But see, I ain't know.
Cause Vlad knows stories.
Cause I was watching an old Rap City freestyle.
Yeah.
And he was like, shout out to DJ Vlad, like when Tigger be doing his little freestyle first. And he was like, shout out to DJ Vlad. And I looked, I said, oh, that is Vlad, motherfucking agent ass.
Yeah. Officer Vlad.
Officer Vlad, man. FBI agent, man.
But you know what, man? Like, it's two ways I put this. Like, because first of all,
The ingredients don't come.
not getting mad.
You just gotta know how to put that shit.
Well, really, both of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad at the artist for snitching on yourself. Because first of all, when a nigga asks, he's doing what he's supposed to do as the interviewer. You're the interviewee. You can say yay or nay. Oh, no, I don't feel comfortable with that question. Let's go to something else. Yeah. You can tell the interviewer that, and they have to go to something else.
Yeah, they have to.
We ask you a question, nigga, and you feel uncomfortable with it. You don't have to say shit. And then we wouldn't even ask you no incriminating ass questions because we niggas and we know what's up. You know what I'm saying? We come from a different cloth from you niggas.
You, like, can you talk about this?
Yeah. I wouldn't even ask you about no open case shit.
Yeah, is it an open case?
I don't want to. I want to hear that.
I gotta go to court now. We ain't talk about that.
Nah, I don't even want to hear that.
Tell us about what you got going on. You know
but see, he press you with it. And these niggas just go into the full story mode. Like they just hit story mode.
You said in one of your songs, Lil Pookie got shot on 33rd Street.
Yeah, Lil Pookie was on 33rd. You know, 33rd and Macklemore. 33rd and Macklemore over here around the street by my granny house. My granny house over here.
Oh, your grandmother's house is there.
Yeah, we used to put our shit under the house and whatnot.
What is Lil Pookie's real name? Do you remember his real name? Like, did you know his real? Like, did you really know him? Did you know him? Like, was he?
Oh yeah, Ontario Davis.
Oh, okay. Ontario Davis. Yeah. I know a guy named Ontario once. And
Davis.
My son, I did an interview with my son, and this was what my son had to say. Man, we know you cool with my son, bro. You ain't gotta keep forcing it, my nigga. We know you and my son cool. I know that. This nigga steady every interview. I did an interview with my son, right? And this is what my son said. Like, man, shut your bitch ass up.
Man,
got niggas talking about, yeah, Vlad. Yeah, but I made hundreds of thousands on the streets. Like, I made hundreds of thousands on the streets.
I told you the whole layout, and then he gained the connect, and like, first of
you told the story,
bruh, even if this shit was rolling, you feel me? You ain't on live stream. You feel me?
Nah, that's recording.
You're recording it, and you have to stop and you edit it. Once you get to them incriminating points, we shouldn't see that at all.
Nope.
That's why I blame Vlad.
Yep.
Officer Vladimir. Russian spy, nigga.
Yeah,
that's what the fuck it is.
Exactly what he is. His people back home.
It's too many people that get indicted, my nigga,
said,
off of Vlad interviews.
You got a good thing with these interviews. You got a good thing going. We're going to put some money behind you, but we want you to get deeper into the criminal information. We want you to ask about the crimes, specific names, specific locations. Because if it's an open case or a cold case, all you have to do is say the location and describe the crime, and they're going to go to their files, okay?
Oh.
The rapper's from New Orleans. So we're going to look into the New Orleans file on 55th and Park Avenue. Okay. Oh, that was a 2015 murder. Oh, okay.
Around this time.
He was actually a suspect, but we never interviewed him. And then boom. Now you have to snitch or you getting life. You know what I'm saying? Or you getting 30 years, just like old boy that's a part of TK crew.
Yeah, I heard it about.
That's what he got faced up against.
You got a snitch.
You get 30 years, or you give us information on TK. He chose not to snitch. He got 30 years. And people ain't playing with y'all. I'm telling y'all, man.
30 years from a child, my nigga.
Yeah,
you know, you
bro.
ain't got no, like, you have no.
And everybody has been charged.
Like,
TK is the only one left now. All his other co-defendants has been charged and got 30 and 40 years. He's the only one left. He's the remaining case. You know what I'm saying?
Look, don't ever make a song like The Race, okay? Don't make a song running away from police.
They using that as...
That song is all descriptive. It's very...
Here you go, right here. TK's friend, Pimpy's, I don't know how to say his name, gets 30 years for the deadly robbery case of Ethan Walker. You know what I'm saying? TK is now the last man standing on this 2016 robbery case. All other co-defendants in the case each got 20 to 30 years apiece.
And what you think they gonna do to him?
6 of them, including him. He's the last one. All of them have got 20 to 30 years apiece. What you think you gonna get, TK? Probation? And they gonna let you go? These are people just gonna let you out?
Hell nah.
You the ringleader of this shit,
You gonna
bro.
get the most.